How are you?
Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. How are you? You're cold. Looks like you're wearing a nice sweater, huh? Must be a little chilly for you, huh?
I have a cold.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
I'm sorry you have a cold. Yeah, it's going around here. My wife just tell me you keep wearing a mask, because you go in public, you wear a mask. It's going around.
I'm wearing a mask all the time.
Yeah, I should wear one too. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
when I go to the market, when I go to the office.
yeah, you should. Yeah, I should start wearing it too.
I haven't heard any more about. Apparently Ernie says there's a fifth.
There's a what?
A fifth booster.
Oh really? I gotta take it. I gotta keep making sure to take it. Yeah, I should take one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Where do you get yours at? You get yours at the drugstore?
Eh?
You take yours at the drugstore or what? Where do you take your shot?
Yeah, at the CVS.
Oh, CVS. Yeah.
You have to
Make an appointment.
make an appointment normally.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it's available, I'll take it. I don't even know if it's called the fifth or if it's called the third booster.
Yeah. And this famous, and God told Moses to come forth, and Moses came fifth, and the Lord lost $2. This old joke, Okay.
Ernie.
Yes. Tomorrow I have to learn at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't learn.
3:30. Yeah.
I have to learn later because I got to get a haircut. I'm allowed to take a haircut, and I got to take a haircut. I won't have any other time.
Okay. Okay.
Right. $57. Oh.
Okay, we're on 57. Nun Zayin. Koinem Peres ha'elu alai. You take an oath against these payros. Koinem hein al pi. They should be prohibited against my mouth. Koinem hein lefi. So you made those items particularly prohibited. So aser b'chilufein, you trade them with something, or uvegidulein, or you put them in the ground and they grow. You can't eat what grows. If you use koinem peiros shani oichel, you don't say peiros elu. Shani oichel v'shani tom mutar b'chilufein uvegidulein. Then that which grows or that you change with it, you're permitted. When do we say it's permitted b'davar shezaru kala? That's if the seed disintegrates in the process of new growth. But if you plant something where the item that you plant is still there, then afilu gedule masur, and then even that which grows remains prohibited because the goof of the isser is still there. And the beverages that come out of it, the post can say, misafik are also usher. You take a vow against benefiting what she earns. Or koinim ein alpi. Or hi Walter, we're on in the Mishnah.
Hello.
Mishnah
What we are nun hey what
no, Nun Zion.
Nun Zion, I mean, yeah, I know.
Nun Zion, the Mishnah. Koinim, we said, you take a vow against your wife's earnings. Or you say koinim hein alpi or koinim hein lefi. So those things that she earns, also the chilufenu the gedulein. You cannot exchange them for something.
Don't you need another chair there?
Or if you plant them in the ground, they remain prohibited. Shani oichel shani toyim. Again, we say mutter b'chilufenu the gedulein. If you plant something, it would be permitted. That's if the davar shazaru kala. As long as the process is that what you planted gets disintegrated. Davar shein zaru kala, afilu gidula gidulein asur. Then what grows remains prohibited. Now, by the way, Walter, I have to learn tomorrow at 8 a.m.
That suits me much better, by the way, because I also need to. Why? Yeah, that's
I need to
better.
get a haircut tomorrow. That's the only time I'm leaving.
You're leaving on Sunday?
No, but Sunday, Monday, they're not open.
But when are you leaving to Israel?
I'm leaving Tuesday morning. Susie's leaving Sunday. I'm going with Eliza and Jake. They're traveling on Tuesday with me.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And Susie wanted to be there earlier, but I'm on call Sunday, Monday. I could, because we divide up these holidays like a year in advance. So I was.
By the way, you're on call with me too. You know that.
Okay. Yeah. Sha'at oise eini now. Sha'at oise eini oichel ad Pesach. If you say the things that you earn, I'm not going to eat until Pesach, or you say Sha'at oise eini miskas ad Pesach. That what you make, I'm not going to get dressed with until Pesach. So then, Asaf Pesach, let's say she made these things before Pesach. Mutter lechol is kasus achra Pesach. You made the vow that you wouldn't use it before Pesach, but you're allowed to either eat it or get dressed with it after Pesach. But if you use a different nusach, if you say she'at oise ad Pesach eni oichel, means the things that you do until Pesach, I'm not going to eat. Or she'at oise ad Pesach eni miskasa, that which you make until Pesach, I'm not going to wear. Then it remains a prohibited item. Asot nea Pesach, asr lechol is kazos achra Pesach. Then if she actually filled the Tanai and made those things before Pesach, they remain prohibited. Now, something even more complicated. If he says shat nenesli ada Pesach, im hoylechas at levesavich adachad. I don't want you benefiting from me until Pesach. If you go to your father's house between now and Sukkot. So, if she went before Pesach, so the neder is chal, because she went before Sukkot. And therefore, that which he said, koinim shat nenes li ad Pesach, asur banos ad Pesach, she's prohibited to benefit from him until Pesach. And if she went ahead and benefited from him and violated the neder prior to Pesach, and she went to her father's house lachra Pesach, b'val yochel. So she violated bal yochel dvaro, because the Tanai was miskayim and she was over on the neder. Then, if he says shat nenes li ad echad, you're not going to benefit me until from now until Sukkot. If between now and Pesach you go to your father's house, so then she triggers the neder if she goes before Pesach. But muteres leilech achara Pesach, he only prohibited from going to visit her father before Pesach. She's permitted to go after Pesach. Okay. So the Gemara says, your Maaseh are prohibited to me. So Yishmal ish kfar yam avamilo ish kfar dima hela biyado. He had a question. Batzel sha'akro b'shvius. You had an onion that you dug it up during Shemitah. So there's kedusha shvius. You're not allowed to benefit from it. And then he planted it in the Toba Shminis. He planted it in the 8th year, which lachora, that's normally a permitted year, but this is a davar ha'asr. And then the heter in the 8th year, the things that grew, those things grew beheter. V'rabu gidula valikaro. Now there's 90% new growth, and then there's 10% the old thing that he planted. Do we say if the new stuff that is growing is beheter, but the root is aser? Kivan the rabu gidul of mikara also gidula yeter malin sayiser. Do we say there's bittul olo, or is there's no bittul? Also, he didn't have the answer. Also, kamed Rav Yitzchak Nafcha. Poshut lemin hada, and he answered the question from the far. Amrav Chanina Trito Amrav Yanai. Batel shel truma shenato. Onion that was truma. You planted it, and a zar, a non-kohen, can't eat it. The Rabbi Gedul of Ali Karo. And now the new growth is a rove. It's rove over the original Isser Mutter. So he wanted to say the same thing regarding the case of Shemitah. I understand. You're posting against two halachic authorities and following one. Maninu train. Who are the two that aser? Amrav Abo, Amrav Yechor. Yalda, you have a branch from an orla tree, means a fruit tree within the first 3 years. And it has fruit on it. And you cut the branch off the orla tree and you graft it on a 10-year-old tree, which is a permitted tree. Yalda shesifcha b'schena, uba peiros. And in the young branch, there were fruit. Aval bishoy sifa mosayim. Now, let's say the new growth from the old tree is 200 times the fruit that's on the young branch, and that which was added was a dvar heter. The din is osir. So that's what he meant, that you said you plant an onion of truma and there's now a majority of heter, it's mutter. You're going against two halachic authorities that say it's osir. Here's one example where the orla was not mizbatel. Here comes the second. You have an onion that got planted in a keren. Now that's klaya keren. It's a mixture. Now the neka keren, you got rid of the vineyard. The onion grew now without the vineyard, it's a l'chur beheter. Still, the botzel is osir. The onion remains osir. So we don't have an answer to the question, what's the din if the gidule of beheter is rove over the isser, what's the din? The din by the truma, the chacham made a gzeira that would be osir for non-quantum to eat it. And the young grafted branch is also osir. The gidulei heter are not mevatlim the ikar isser. That's how the Rambam paskins. Hadarasal kamed Rabbi Pashal ben Hadadam Rav Yitzchak Rav Yechnan. Litra b'tzelim shetiknu uzra. You have like a bushel of onions, and you gave trumas and maestras from it, and then you planted it. Now, from the new growth, you give again meiser, even though the onions, you already were makayim meiser. So the new growth are mavatal the ikr, and everything is considered tevel. Alma oisagidul mavatal nikr. From here seems to be a raya that the new growth is mavatal the original. The Gemara says there's no raya from there. Dilma lachur mershayni. When it comes to we're choishish that maybe there is bittul, so maybe you have to give meiser on everything. But to say that it would be a complete heter, that we didn't learn. Ela min adot, the tiny Reb Shimon Noitner, and this we'll learn tomorrow morning.
Okay. Shkoyach.
I'm by the way, Walter, I'm not physically going tonight because they were sick this week. I'm not even sure he wants people to go there. What? I'm just calling in by Zoom today. Walter, I don't hear you.
I'm also going to call in by Zoom. I'm not going. No, I don't want to go.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going away for Shabbos and that, I want to be okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, no, we have the bar mitzvah there on the other side of town by Isai Dishes.
Right, that's where Rabbi Einhorn's going.
Yes.
Because he asked me to speak.
Yeah, I know. Beautiful. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just got to finish 5 more minutes of your yesterday's share. I didn't finish it. So
Okay.
I caught up everything, but a lot of derivatives over here. A lot of derivatives. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.